Hello and welcome to what I hope is another thought-provoking episode from Courage to Challenge. Today I'm asking, are you a prisoner of your own mind? It's a tough question, I know, but stick with me, because by the end of the episode I will give you some tools so you can start stepping into a life of mental freedom. What does it mean to be a prisoner of your own mind? It's being trapped in a loop of negative self-talk. And most of what you tell yourself isn't even true. It's having people around you who can't motivate themselves, much less you. Making every positive seem negative. Your own doubts can be paralyzing, much less anyone else's. These doubts will stop you from pursuing fantastic opportunities. Let me ask you a question. If you don't try, how will you know? Would you be at peace, always wondering, what if? Or regretting not even attempting to do it? Why would you keep yourself stuck in routines or thought patterns that don't highlight your strengths? Mental barriers can make you feel imprisoned. Barriers are fears, promoting nothing but limiting beliefs, making you relive past traumas, seek perfectionism or control. If you recognize even a slight existence of these barriers, then you have taken your first step to breaking free. Well done. The key to mental freedom is to challenge your thoughts. The first question to ask yourself is this thought true? Because fear plants many seeds that aren't true. It blows things out of proportion, making mountains out of molehills. Only you can decide what the truth is. Ask yourself, is this thought helping or hindering me? Often we're so caught up in our internal dialect that we don't stop to question whether it's accurate. We don't ask ourselves, what's the worst that can happen if we pursue our dreams? It's time to question the negative thoughts that dominate your mind and challenge them. If you think, I'll never be good enough, ask yourself, good enough for what? Whose standards are you living by? Your own, or have they been imposed? Create your own path. It's your life. I learned to trust myself by appreciating silence. It's hard, it's not comfortable at first, but now I love it. You meet your intuition, you get a sixth sense, and knowing that only you know, you begin to trust your gut. It drowns out all the external noises, because everyone has an opinion, but not everyone wishes you well. Your instinct will guide you. Trust it and set yourself free. Mindfulness practices are about being present in the moment without judgment. Meditation, yoga, breathing exercises, or simply taking a walk can help you detach from the constant chatter of your mind. Silence introduces you to yourself. When you practice mindfulness, you manage to create a space between yourself and your thoughts. And in that space lies freedom. You learn to trust yourself. Even when you don't understand what you're being told, you obey. Sometimes we're trapped by the stories we tell ourselves. I always mess things up, or I'll never succeed. Not being able to let go. Why? Where did you get those thoughts from? Please rewrite the stories you tell yourself. I used to do the same, but my mistakes have made me who I am. Trusting myself for the first time in my life has allowed me to follow my heart. How do we learn without mistakes? I've had many, and I wouldn't be me without them. Ask yourself, where is this leading me? And trust the process. The language you use shapes your reality. Choose your words that empower you. You are good enough. You can only get better with experience. Trust yourself. You've got this. One of the most powerful ways to escape mental prison is to take action. Feel the fear and do it anyway. It's not what happens to you, but what you do with what happens to you. Start small. Break things down into manageable steps, one day at a time. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Protect your energy at all costs and take yourself away from unhelpful distractions. Stay focused and do you. Look around and count your blessings. We all have them. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. It also brings you more of that good stuff. Remember, there is no shame in seeking help. If you need it, look for it. When you focus on growth, your mind becomes a place of expansion. It eliminates limitations. So do you have to be a prisoner of your own mind? Maybe, but you've always had the key to freedom. The seed starts with awareness, then it grows with action and flourishes with kindness to yourself and others. If you found value in today's episode, share it with someone who might need a little encouragement, and let's strive to unlock your true potential. Until next time, remember that freedom begins within, and you can smile through anything. Thank you for your precious time, and I hope to see you next week. Take care.